I wanted it to be like the old French paintings by Fragonard that I was so in love with, where the plants were just like reaching up, just, belching into the sky. And, I wanted like those Sleeping Beauty roses just completely. My husband laughs that like the only way I could possibly have any more is if he builds a second tier for the garden when I grow up. I had people telling me, well, you can't grow roses because you're not going to have enough sun. And actually, they don't need all day sun. Some roses actually like a little bit of shade, and they really don't mind afternoon shade at all, especially if they're a darker variety. They'll crisp up, they'll just burn in the sun, and they'll be happier if they can get that morning light, which has a little more of the UV ray. That's actually going to make them the happiest. But awakening is actually totally cool in the shade. It was growing in the middle of the woods in Czechoslovakia, so obviously. It's funny, I plan like crazy, but then I just do stuff. And so I just decided to, that because things were becoming very romantic over there and becoming very romantic over here, that we needed a path to come through. This is an old portculum that a rose will eventually grow up. I have a David Austin called Spirit of Freedom that is a very full pink that will wrap around here on this guy. Our plan is to cast another concrete ball to go on top, which is specifically referencing a series of Fragonard paintings where there's this column. How globular the form is. She's almost like a little water lily, and this is one where the smell is really lovely because it is captured, in that little ball. So she's really nice. There are here is Spirit of Freedom. Let me show you her beautiful face. How gorgeous she is. She has about 200 petals, which is about as many petals as a rose can actually have and still open. Any more than that and they just will be a ball. So this does actually open up. There's a few flowers here. This is Excellence von Schubert, which is, I believe, a hybrid musk. She's only been here. I get a lot of my roses as bands, so they're really like about the thickness of a pencil maybe, and about like that big. And they're my babies that I just grow up. Luckily he likes a little bit of shade because this clematis has decided that it's very happy. My parents are artists. And my dad built a greenhouse onto our Victorian farmhouse in the middle of town. And so probably the reason I am the way I am is that you would go down into the cruddy basement and into this open lit space, this very, it was utilitarian. It wasn't a romantic greenhouse, but it was just so amazing to go in and smell things, and it was warm, and there was the sound of the fan, and so just those smells, and that is my happy place now. I don't mind that my roses aren't perfect. I am not perfect. I don't expect them to be perfect either. I feel that, I love Victoriana, so, warts and all. This space is warts and all. I accept it, and it accepts me. And Quietness has a really beautiful story. It is a buck rose, I believe is the hybridizer, and there's a wonderful rosarian called Pat Henry in South Carolina. She owns Roses Unlimited. She kind of got, when he passed away, she got some unnamed plants, and she had this in her test garden, and 9/11 had just happened. and she just had this, she looked down at this beautiful unnamed rose, and there were no airplanes going by, there was no sound, and she said, quietness. This is quietness. And so it's sort of, I think, like a really beautiful memorial that's not heavy-handed at all for that. It's just a moment of quietness. She is not quiet in her actions. She wants to be very big, but she's very giving. And I mean, this is so beautiful. She's just really so beautiful.
Oh my God.
This is like such a best kept secret. I don't know why everyone doesn't grow this wonderful, insane thing. This is raspberry cream twirl, and it's predominantly thornless. You'll see like a couple. Every single petal is striped differently, and it's just like a cupcake full of, you know, jam and the frosting. They're just so gorgeous. Absolutely been my pleasure. Thank you so much for indulging me. It's always exciting to be able to talk about the plants with other people.